Hi everyone, and welcome to Franka's Fab Family. I am Franka and I have with me my wonderful son,
Luke.
And today we are cooking for you
ribs, mashed potatoes, green salad,
and Luke's famous
limeade. Limes are a good source of magnesium and potassium. They also help with improving digestion, fights infections, helps with weight loss, and also have many other benefits. You are going to need 16 cups of water, 2 cups of sugar, and 3 limes. A little mussel. Then we're going to put this in the refrigerator to cool.
That was some great limeade you just made, Luke.
Thank you.
Now we are going to prepare our ribs for baking, right? But before we do that, what are we going to do, Luke?
Clean the ribs.
We're going to clean the ribs. And what do we need to clean the ribs?
A bowl of water.
A bowl of water, and we are going to add 2 tablespoons of
salt.
Put it in. Just pour it in, honey. Pour it, pour it, pour it. A half a cup of white distilled vinegar. And we are also going to add the lime peels that Luke used, the remaining lime peels. If you see, there is still some juice in there from what he used to make his wonderful limeade. Put those in the solution, Luke. Thank you.
All done.
All done. Thank you. Before we put the ribs in the water solution to clean the meat and to let the meat marinate a little bit, I am going to cut off any excess fat that might be on the ribs, right? A lot of this will render off when you're cooking, but if you have too much fat on it, it's just too much. So, you see that, Luke? You have to cut off all of this excess fat. What you're going to do is, if there are any extra loose fat, as much as you can possibly cut off, I like to cut it off. Right? This is pretty good. Let's see on this side, and then let's turn the other one over. This one is pretty good. Sometimes you get pork ribs that are very fatty. This one is pretty good, so all of this will render off. Now that we finished cutting off all the extra fat, we are going to take the ribs and put it in the solution. You're going to submerge it and let it sit for about 10 minutes. The seasonings that you are going to need for your ribs are 1 tablespoon of red pepper flakes, 1 tablespoon of black pepper, a half of tablespoon of salt, 10 garlic cloves, and 1 cup of my famous green gold, aka green seasoning. Make sure to check out that video on how to make this. This is actually about 9 different herbs and dried seasoning mix. It's also known as the green Caribbean seasoning.
I'm going to crush all 3 of these seasonings together. Garlic, black pepper, And salt. Again, we're going to put some little muscle into it. I'm going to crush this until it becomes paste.
Okay, the ribs are all cleaned and
Ready to be seasoned.
ready to be seasoned. You did a fantastic job with the garlic paste. Great job, Luke. Yep. So what we're going to do now, I am going to first baste it like this, making sure you get it all over.
All around.
Yep. Don't forget the other side. Okay, don't forget the other side. You always save some of the seasoning for the other side. And while we are ready on this side, Luke, you want to pour some green seasoning for mommy?
Yes, I do.
Pour a little here and a little there.
Pour a little bit here.
A little more. Pour.
And pour a little bit here.
Pour. Pour, pour. Okay. Thank you. Then we're going to spread this. Remember, this green seasoning has garlic, onions, peppers, several different kinds of peppers. It has scallions, cilantro, and it has several different dried herbs in it. So make sure you check out that video. And again, we're going to turn it on the other side. Can I have some more green seasoning?
Okay.
Pour and then pour the other, all the rest
All
there.
the rest, yep.
And now we're totally going to cover it. Luke, you want to grab the saran wrap for me, please?
Okay.
Again, my family likes it a little spicy, so you don't have to use all of this pepper flakes if your household are not spice lovers like mine. Now we are going to let this marinate in the refrigerator for about 2 hours.
For my garlic mashed potatoes, you will need a pot of boiling water. Add 1 teaspoon of salt. You can always add more later if you need.
Careful, Luke.
And 8 diced, cleaned, and peeled potatoes. Let the potatoes boil for 15 to 20 minutes. For my mashed potatoes, I will need 1 cup of 2% milk, 3/4 of a cup of sour cream, 1 pack of cream cheese, 3 tablespoons of butter, 2 chives diced, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 2 teaspoons of adobo, and 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. Now I'm going to get help to drain the cooked potatoes. On a very low heat, we are going to now add the ingredients. The butter, the garlic powder, the black pepper, the adobo. We're going to mash and then stir. Now I'm going to add the sour cream. The cream cheese.
Next time, let's start with half. Take out half. You can always add ingredients. You can't always take out. So start with half and then see what your potatoes are like.
Okay. That's
good?
You keep mashing until creamy. And now I'm going to add the chives. Oh yeah, and you still have to do the...
After 1 hour, you check your ribs. For our green salad tonight, you are going to need 1 romaine lettuce, 2 avocados. I have 2 vine tomatoes, 1 lime juice squeezed. This is for the dressing, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and a half a teaspoon of salt. The ribs are all done. Beautiful color. The house smells amazing. The children are hungry. I'm gonna let it cool for a little while, but I want you to see how tender. Your bone should pretty much pull right off. I have a joke for you. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Luke.
Luke who?
Look at all the food we made. Would you like to taste it?
Yes, please.
Yes. Would you like a piece of the pork?
Yes.
This is baby back ribs now. You don't always have to cook the ribs in the traditional barbecue sauce dried way. This is actually a really delicious way to cook baby back ribs. And it's tender. And it's yummy.
That looks delicious.
Yep. You want to give us some salad?
Okay.
You did such a good job. Would you like a little bit of gravy?
Yes, please.
This is the same gravy now that was rendered from the rib dripping. You want to pour a little bit of salad dressing?
Okay.
Just a touch. The salad dressing, don't forget, is just the lime, apple cider vinegar, and a little salt. Just a little
bit.
Yep, good. And let's get some of that creamy mashed potatoes. Luke's famous mashed potatoes. I don't even have to cook them anymore. Now let's taste.
Now let's try it.
Let's try it.
That's delicious.
And you're gonna wash it down with a nice cool pitcher of fresh limeade.
This is amazing.
That's a good job. Can I have some of your limeade, Luke?
Okay.
We had stuff in our face. I don't even think I looked up for a moment. But don't forget, these are the pork ribs. They're baby back ribs. And then you have a fresh green salad with plumped vine tomatoes, lettuce, and avocado. You have some fresh salad dressing, as well as creamy mashed potatoes and fresh limeade. A wonderful dinner to have with your family. Cheers, Luke.
Cheers.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching Franka's Fab Family. And don't forget to
hit that like button and subscribe.
And also don't forget to hit the notification button so you'll get a notification every time we have a new upload. And please leave a comment or question. You can also find the whole recipe in the drop down below. Thank you, Luke. Are you ready to eat?
Yes, I am.
I can see the other children back there jumping up and down. They are ready to eat. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks again, Luke. You did a great job. Dinner's ready.